Well, good day there. Good day there. That's how you say it, right? Not hey there. Good day there. Um, Today we're going to get started with Traxus. Um, as you can see, I'm actually a little bit of a higher level with Cyberacme and Nucleoric. Um, I did play a little bit off camera because I wanted to. Well, among other things, I wanted to. What is it? This one, yeah. This upgrade, I wanted to like get extra rows in my vault. That was pretty important to me. I'm also I did a little bit of new caloric. I think I only did like 1 or 2 contracts. Basically, these are repeatable contracts, to be clear. Like, they're not story contracts, so you guys didn't miss anything in terms of that. They are just for ranking up the faction. So the reason I did that is because if you get to rank 30 with the faction, you get a VIP rank with them, and I want to do that once because it's an achievement in the game. So basically, just something I'm doing on the side. Also, it will eventually allow me to unlock, you know, for instance, like deluxe shield implants. This is just 2 ranks away, for instance. Now, however, we're gonna start to work on Traxus. We do have a limited contract, but I kind of don't care too much about it. I suppose we can decrypt it. Oh.
The evolving UESC interest in the anomaly demands a swift response, and you are an on-site asset. I have cleared your account for anomalous research retrieval from UESC forces.
I didn't think that this was voiced or anything. This is actually more special than the CyberAcme contracts.
Though you are not authorized to access subsequent findings from Traxus R&D, I will offer any relevant insights as your liaison.
Warbots in corpo cold suits. Same bloody deeds, same hands stained with lies. They don't change. We don't forgive. Won't bark orders, not our style. Just remember, runner, Mida is always watching.
Yeah, Mida, we'll get to you.
You are encouraged to use maximal force, especially toward entities working against our interests. Traxus Off-World Industries does not negotiate with terrorists.
Okay, so Traxus and Mida are at each other's throats now. Dire Marsh Knight. Okay, wait for the hazardous. So it does say that this is a limited time. That probably means that, you know, it's not. This is a typical, like. This probably is limited for the rest of the season. It's not. You know, it's not limited for like a short period of time. So I guess, yeah, these guys also have limited. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, the question then is, should we do the current season thing first, or should we do the you know, the basic stuff first? The contracts that you always get with this faction. I guess I'm leaning a little bit more towards like we do the basics first and then we do whatever the current season is. So yeah, let's get started here. Also, that would allow us to play on perimeter, which, you know, that will help us out a little bit in terms of the difficulty of the contracts. They've also moved the PvE mode to perimeter. So yeah, we're gonna roll with that. I suppose we can equip some gear just so we actually actually we're not short on vault space, though. You know, let's do it anyway. Sure. And sure. Okay, so we need those 2 types of ammo. 1, 2, 3. I suppose we can do a blue backpack. We have a couple. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we do something like that. I think that's fine. Oh, yeah. Let's just do 40 there. Okay. Oh. Clear area slightly increases zoom and increases ADS accuracy range. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Let's go with that. Then we also need to have some healing and some shield restore. We're also going to quickly check here. We have some free sponsored packs, so in case we die, we can start using those. Some green shields extra that we're getting here. And weapon there. Oh, more ammo. Yes, please. Give me more ammo. Sekiguchi have a bunch of course for free, of course. That's how you do it, yeah. Probably don't need another shield that we got right there. We also got one of these, so let's remove that one. I think that's fine. Oh, yeah, we also had a sponsored one there. Is there anything else we really want to bring? Well, obviously, we want to... Taking damage while at full shields automatically pins your attacker. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Okay. While in smoke. Okay, sure. Why not? Sure. Now, cores. We don't have too many cores, actually. And the cores that we have are mainly for triage. So we could go into Sekiguchi here and buy some cores. 4 credits. And I think that's fine. Let's do that. There we go. Now they're equipped. And then lastly, we also want to have some kind of... you can do a heat grenade, I suppose. Why not? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's try the vector mines, or vector grenades. I want to try them in a run, and not just assume what they do. We do solos, as per usual. There we go. So, it does take a little while to put together a loadout, so I apologize for that. It's like one of those things that I feel like they need to do something about, you know. It shouldn't take like 5 minutes for me to get a run going. I don't really know what they can do about it, quite frankly, but still. Then again, I also, you know, it was the first time I logged in today, so I did have an extra... I did spend some extra time just buying stuff, or picking stuff up in the armory as well. So yeah, I've been playing the new Destiny update a little bit. I was farming out a new armor set the other day with 2 of my friends. I was laughing my ass off. It was a lot of fun. I might actually end up putting some Destiny at the end of all this. Putting some Destiny 2 on this channel, after all. I mean, it's kind of weird how I have like no Destiny content on this channel, considering that it's like the franchise that has meant the most to me over the last, I don't know, 12 years. So I probably should put something out there, or like put some content on it. It's one of those things that, like, you know, Destiny is such a huge game. It's kind of hard to talk about it in a way. Columns? Okay. Wasn't too far from the holler, I suppose.
Reminder. Weave worms ready to acknowledge life-to-death transition. Shutdown begets new flesh.
I think I just heard some very distant gunshots here. Definitely hearing some gunshots. Hauler is one of those areas where you can almost always count on there being a player. And it seems that is the case this time as well. He did not enter through there. Okay.
Careful now.
Gosh darn it. I didn't really want to fight anyone this early. Something I've been thinking about a little bit is whether I should enable the in-game proximity voice chat.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I'm gone.
Shit. on the other player. I didn't want to fight, dude. I really didn't. Okay, let's see. Alright, I mean, it was a good haul. For sure. 10 minutes. Or 12 minutes. It's a very generous timer. Very generous timer. If we could extract with this, it would actually be a very, very good run. Because the amount of resources that I'm now carrying on me, fantastic. That thing is placed in a very awkward place. In a very awkward spot. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Okay. Someone has already picked these off. It's like, did that decon just disappear? It just got unmarked for some reason. Are you on ground level or not?
Here, thank God.
No, you're not. Okay, let's do that. Now, where's the best? It was actually by hauler.
When we need it.
Although we could wait. There's actually no problem with waiting. Since we're waiting here for a little second anyway, let's see. I just want to see if anything important has come out of this. Alright. I think the new commander that just came out was, yeah, he's right here. Should I bother? Should I bother? That's a good question. We do have plenty of ammo. I suppose we could check it out. And now it's standing perfectly behind a tree. This weapon reminds me a lot of what's that one called? Carbine, I think, in Halo 2.
Watch it.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
It's just as bad at taking out things that don't have a shield. Oh, wait. Is this why you killed them? I've never bothered to kill these ones before. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, you gotta hack them. Gotcha. So basically, we didn't get anything yet. What is over here? I've never been here. Okay. Another commander, huh? Oh, he's a sniper. That's actually not a good thing. That is a terrible thing for me. It's one of these things. Oh yeah, there. Yes. Our commander has been taken out. Oh. They just sent more stuff. I kinda don't like standing here all that much because it does feel like I'm, you know. Another commander, holy crap. This is great. Another one of the achievements that I'm missing is the kill commanders. So this is fantastic. Alright, got some Traxus rep. Fantastic. His commanders can take you out from pretty far. Or at the very least hit you from very far. Okay, kill them too. Okay. There doesn't seem to be another one coming now. Okay, so we have some purple stuff that have dropped here. Okay. Definitely a good call to do this one. We got some whatever that is. Don't have time to look what that is. I think that's all we need, really. Can't grab this, right? Oh. Okay. We now have a new exfil. If we get to this exfil, this will be a crazy run. But of course, it will undoubtedly be difficult. Someone will contest us this time. Fairly certain. Is that a player or a tower? Okay, it was just a tower or something like that. Okay, only see a USC.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Okay. I think we're good. I don't think there's another player here.
Watch it.
I just realized that someone can get up behind me. That is certainly not something I like. Okay.
Careful here.
Okay, it looks like I'm actually gonna get out. What an insane run. What an insane run. Wow. Got the contract done, got multiple purples, and we got the achievement for eliminating 28 USC commanders. That was crazy. Wow. I think we're now actually higher level than I was the last season. I think I only got to 32 or 31, I don't remember. Okay, let's see here. All right. We got a rank reward here as well. That's cool. I don't think any new upgrade came available. Here we got a new upgrade though. Now we can purchase this. I think we picked that up because yeah, just a second.
Based on the report you acquired, the UESC is concealing important mission details from the public. Their intention to block legitimate corporate interest is equally disturbing. Traxus would benefit from insight into UESC resources. We request that you create a disruption in their supply lines. This will be doubly beneficial. Your interference will test UESC defense protocols, and the intel you acquire will reveal organizational priorities. Luckily, the disposable nature of your shell makes you an ideal candidate for violent provocation.
Yep. All right. We picked up some new stuff, so here we go. We actually got 2 new free weapons here, so that's awesome. All right. Now those 2, oh, we have 3. I don't know why, but we have 3. Gonna turn that into experience for the cradle, as always. Chem grenade. All right. We have a total vault value of 75.4k. I don't know whether I even got above 100k at any point last season, but man, that's a lot. So, exchange for faction upgrades. Okay, so this is like, I just got lucky with this one, really. Let's see. Scramble superficial scrubbing hostile runners, USC, and various sensors. Okay, that's interesting. Not gonna bother with it right now, though. Yeah, I think, and then we also got like some new upgrades there, or new materials, which is fantastic. Reclaimed biostripping, for instance. We need a lot of this. All right. Now, where was this next contract? Perimeter as well. Okay. Station to summon a transport drone, shoot down the drone, loot the USC drone, and then exfil with them. Okay. Fair enough. We can do that. A little bit surprised I don't have access to... Oh, yeah, because you gotta... I think you gotta progress the quest line further or something. I don't remember why I don't have access to Cryo. I did have access to Cryo last season. Although I never played it. But still. Yeah. Alright, let's go. That was a really good run. Perfect run to start off with. I'm just kind of questioning, like, in regards to putting Destiny 2 on the channel, what would I do? You know, the game is so big, right? Like, there's so many facets of it to cover. I think maybe I would want to offer some sort of commentary on kind of what this game has meant, how I feel about it all, you know, post-mortem, if you will. And yeah, maybe that could be a video, and then just put some various gameplay in the background. Yeah, we'll see. I might end up doing that, I might not. You might have noticed, by the way, that like I'm winning most of my duels, you know, with other players. But really, and you might think that, oh, maybe you're decent at the game. Not really. It's not really until you get into like Cryo and Outpost. Especially, like, I don't know about Cryo, but I would only assume so because Cryo is like one step up from Outpost. But Outpost especially is like a completely different game, really. I gotta get to station. That should be easy enough.
Reminder, pay close attention to shell maintenance. Repair is always better than replacement.
Okay. $240. Oh.
Watch it.
I was gonna say, maybe I really suck at aiming, but it wasn't actually that I sucked at aiming. It's just that this guy is actually tanky. Let's see whether anyone here has some shield restore. Would have been helpful. This is a... I got a beginner hack. Do I care enough about that? I mean, it had purple in it last time. No. I'll get it later. I'll get it later if I feel I have time for it. There you go. There's a player here. I think I just saw the player. Maybe. I thought I saw something moving past here, but it's also possible there was just something in the air that was floating in that direction. That's probably what it was. There's no more shooting for now, at least, so I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, there's definitely... There's definitely a player nearby. probably hasn't heard me.
You are the head of an elite military unit. Your house will always be empire. This is unknown territory. Only this vast. Lost people. Lost is accounted for in your answer.
We're gonna rush to first exfil.
Complete. Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Exit when we need it.
Okay. We're just gonna try to do it safely, you know. Without encountering any players or whatever. There's a reload. Okay. Okay. I think I was seen. Although I'm not sure if it was I or someone else. Okay, so we already have someone attempting to exfil. We could kill them and still let them exfil. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Aimed better. Um... just a second. All right. Whoever looted me there, or that Joker guy, or whatever, really hit the jackpot. That was a pretty decent loadout I had. I thought that I could take him, but yeah. for some reason, whatever weapon he had was better, or maybe his position was better. A little bit hard for me to make some sort of judgment call about that situation. I probably messed up, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna run sponsored now to try and to try and get this contract done. So. Of course, people are choosing to start writing you when you start to stream. Well, I mean, been blessed with that before, you know, as in like that hasn't really been happening otherwise. So, and it's somewhat important, I guess you could say. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm really I feel kind of excited right now because I really feel like the our new game is starting to come together quite a lot with each passing week now. You know, as you just keep like adding stuff to a game, it kind of feels like chaos. Everything's broken, right? But now it's starting to like really come together, and you can see like the fruits of your labor, if you will. So yeah, it's feeling really good right now, for sure. Basically started in the same location as last time, which probably means that we're gonna encounter the exact same scenario. We're gonna die in the exact same way. Nah, who knows?
System checks complete. May you
Okay. No ghost here this time, so I guess we're already a little bit different. Already having a little bit of a different run. Uh-huh. Now I also know where I need to go, so that's good. That is a sound. That is a very unique sound. Might as well loot some stuff, I suppose. Oh, hey, look at that.
You are the head of an elite military unit. Your house should always be in order. This is unknown territory.
Okay, there's some combat nearby here.
Priority contract complete.
Yeah. I suppose, I don't know, like, I always find that going for the early exfils, it kind of dooms you. The early exfils are almost guaranteed to have players on them. Pretty much immediately as they spawn. Some people just, you know, have a really lucky round and they try to exfil really early, and that pretty much always happens. So I'm feeling like, don't go for the early exfils. Let's try to, at the same time, you know, it feels really weird to be running around with the thing that I need to get out of here with. And, yeah, I don't know. Okay, they're gonna see me, huh? Indeed. Shit. USC really positioned here in a really awkward way. Well, while we're waiting for an exfil. Okay, so there should be an exfil here very shortly. There isn't always, but like it's very often, like one, either north or south relay. I might be. Of course, it's at station now. Of course, it's station now. Where I came from. Why wouldn't it be? You know, that's just. It's just very typical. Okay. Well, most likely we're not getting this exfil. Definitely not going for the one by the hauler. That's like an automatic death sentence. More or less. Especially since I don't have a weapon I'm comfortable with. This weapon is fine. It's just sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, someone is using that exfil, so let's not bother. We're not gonna make it there in time. I suppose let's scavenge through North Relay for a bit. See what we can find. I suppose we can try to avoid combat because we don't necessarily know if anyone is here. Let's scout around a little bit. Well, there was another player here, so we did actually That was kind of funny in a way because we managed to steal a blue item off her. All right. I don't know. I think there's a... It's a better idea in general to be playing around... When are... Okay, we don't have a next exfil situation. I should have gone for the one at Hauler, clearly, because for once Hauler's exfil remains. But yeah, considering that someone exfilled from station, there's a less likelihood. There's less of a likelihood of a player being here. So I think we try to see what we get from here. Okay, he just dodged off the platform. Fairly interesting. Oh, I thought I heard two pairs of feet, not just one. Okay. If only you had been carrying a different type of weapon as well, that would have been great.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Can't always have everything we want though. Okay, there's some blue stuff up there, makes sense. I mean, it's the... Okay, I'll take some credits. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. No new exfils. I don't want to go for what's it called? Really don't want to go for the guarded exfil. I mean, I might have to, but I don't want to. I just feel like there's so few exfils. I don't really know what's happening or why it's happening.
Never run without knowing the finish line.
I think
Prepare for increased hostile action.
what we'll do is we'll head over to that guarded exfil and see if someone else is trying to do it. But it doesn't seem like anyone else is trying to do it because we don't have anyone. Okay, no one has looted in here, so let's step in here for a bit. Can always take that. Always want those. And I mean, I do like the normal grenades. Not gonna lie, but we always want biomass. Oh. Let's take this one out in the safe way. Maybe because it's perimeter, no one is gonna bother with the harder exfil. But there has to be other people like me who's just, you know, not a no-lifer of the game and therefore is trying to catch up a little bit. I don't even have that much ammo, you know. That also doesn't make me feel great about the potential of doing. Oh, we've got the new exfils.
I escape racks.
Okay, yeah, we're going for that one. That should be the safest option. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk, but I'm okay with that. We actually have enough time to do the walk of both, or like. Okay. We have a player here.
10 minutes remaining.
If I manage to get through here without aggroing, I was gonna say, like, that would have been insane. But it was essentially impossible, so I mean, what can you do? It wasn't impossible. I could have taken it much slower. I'm just trying to get to this place as fast as possible. At least no one is here, or like no one is, you know, trying to open this one up. I had a player behind me, otherwise I would scout out before with my drone. Okay, so there is a player here. I think I just heard a player. Don't exactly know where I heard him. I don't know whether I'm hearing a player walk over here or if I'm hearing a USC walk over here. No, never mind. The USC, they hover. Definitely hearing a player. I don't think those are walking sounds. USC doesn't always hover, by the way. I should remember that.
Throwing smoke. Use a hand.
Okay, well, we got it done. And we didn't have to use... what's it called? Oh yeah, she's just using her drone. Okay. Interesting you don't get to follow the drone when that happens. Alright. Oh, did we get 2 levels? I think we got 2 levels. That's great.
The UESC communications you intercepted are enlightening. We were unaware of upper leadership's close involvement in their day-to-day operations on Tau Ceti 4. With such high-ranking interest, we believe opportunity here is even greater than predicted. The possibility of organizational dysfunction within the UESC is equally promising. To enable an independent study, Traxus requires you obtain additional insight into UESC salvage priorities. We commend your compliance.
Perimeter. There's a lot of perimeter quests here. I remembered Traxus as the first time you went to Outpost, but maybe it isn't. Did I rank up here too? No, it's just I have a contract. New limited contract. Oh, this is Cryo Archive. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you get access to it. Alright, that's fine. Scan the package, yeah. Okay. Oh, do you need to... we can look at this, by the way, just for fun. No, never mind. Oh yeah, never mind. I think they closed down Cryo. Yeah, Cryo Archive is what it's called. Yeah, I think they closed it down because there was some issue with it. I think yeah, you were unable to revive on it. I think that was it. All right, so let's go here. And then, let's see here, what do we got? What do we need? Outpost, okay, yeah, I don't care about that then. Got an extra weapon here that we can turn into stuff for... the cradle. I suppose we're fine. And this is an okay loadout for sure. But I'll take this. I think that's fine. I love that I managed to steal an outpost key from that thief over there. That's like the height of irony, that I managed to thief from a thief in order to get a key for outpost. I could probably have stolen more stuff from her if I had stuck around. I just didn't want to... I'm not too used to like the drone's limitations. So I wasn't sure, you know, what I can really pull off with it. I know that if you want to play Thief in a kind of funny way, you can use claymore mines. So they activate on like proximity, so that means you can attach them to the drone and then fly in really close with the drone, and then the drone will like blow up, you know, USE or players, I guess. But they fixed it so that you cannot attach more than one mine, because before that was like a way for players to insta-kill people without even getting in like, you know, without even risking themselves, I guess you could say. I've never experienced that, by the way. It's just like things I saw while I was reading the Reddit and stuff like that. Where were we going? I don't remember. Tunnels beneath station. Yep, okay.
The colony ruins teach lessons. Premature expansion is a symptom of hubris.
In a way, you're not wrong. Oh, that's a pretty good little... That's a chitin sample. I don't care too much about that. Let's see. I don't know whether they react to me if I'm sneaking. Oh, I'm sneaking the wrong way. Although, you know, you can go this way. It's just... Okay, let's try to take this approach. This seemed like a really easy contract. Maybe it isn't. Maybe there's something to this that I do not understand yet. That's a lot of unstable gunmetal. I don't even know where this stuff leads. I've never been here. Oh. Ah, it's this. Yeah, I remember doing this contract now. What is this? Okay. Oh. Somehow I fell off. Okay. We did it. We are on top.
Priority contract fulfilled.
Alright, where do we want to go? We have exfils in 2 minutes. I suppose we could go back out. And, I mean, it doesn't matter if we die now. This is a sponsored kit that we picked up 2 rounds ago. We don't have anything super valuable on us. We do have a lot of gunmetal, but wouldn't say that matters too much. And we've already cleared the contract, you know, so... Exfilling is really just a bonus. Even more unstable gunmetal. I have like a ridiculous amount of them. Might as well bring a bunch of guidance samples, I suppose. Oh, there were 4 here. Whoa, 4 nests is a lot. It's a way of earning pretty quick credits too. And here, look at that. Okay, now it's starting to become increasingly valuable to actually extract here. Wraith Warden has been engaged in combat. Wraith Warden? That's at North Relay. Nowhere near where we are.
20 minutes remain.
Okay, that means that we have
Exit when we need it.
exfils available. And I suppose in order to get the maximum value out of this sponsored kit, we could keep trying to just exfil as soon as possible. I was gonna say this one usually has blue in it, so I wanted to get close to it. Check it out. A drinkable cheeseburger, huh? Yes, you heard that right. A drinkable cheeseburger. That reminds me, actually, pretty soon, I'm gonna have like a barbecue night with some buds. In about a week from now. And I'm gonna make some burgers for that. Of course I'm a vegetarian, or of course I don't know if that's something I've ever said before. Oop.
Down here. I'm gone.
Okay. Our inventory is full, so we have pretty short cooldowns. So I'd say we can try to the hell is he? I don't understand where this player is. So I'm just gonna leave. He basically has the upper hand of knowing where I am, whereas I have no idea where he is. It's not worth, you know, sticking around and potentially losing everything. There's actually another exfil spot here. Didn't even realize that. Anyway, yeah, regarding the burger, gonna do a halloumi and egg burger, which is something I do in preparation for that event. I do love those
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
burgers. I don't do them very often. It's also like those burgers are not really healthy on the calories, to be honest with you. So that is the main reason I don't do them very often. But it's a good thing to have sometimes. Treat yourself, you know.
Popping cover.
All right, let's see if we get to exfil. Something shot at me. I don't know if it was an USC or whatever, but yeah. Alright, we did get to exfil with all that good stuff. That player I could just not find for whatever reason. Could not locate him at all. We have actually done a couple of contracts here. Oh.
I'm Gus Moraine of New Caloric, speaking to you from the distant past, I suppose. This message was recorded for the colonists on board the UESC Marathon. If you're hearing, you are a founding member of humanity's first exoplanet colony. Congratulations. Humanity thanks you for your sacrifice. Yes, I said sacrifice. No, media optimization didn't like it. But I insisted. You're far from home, without the familiar routines, products, and environments of Sol. In all likelihood, we will never see you again. Which is why we've sent a favorite from home with you. New Caloric 187, the drinkable cheeseburger. You'll find individual and shareable sizes in your colonist welcome package. Please, consider it a small gift from me to you. One that doesn't come close to expressing all our hopes for your mission. Indulge responsibly. Good luck.
I'm wondering if that's the same guy that talks to us from New Caloric, because it did seem. I needed to click it. Okay, gotcha. Something I was wondering about. Although the reason it's probably not showing up here is because I've already done it, basically. I don't know why it says 0 out of 2. Oh, I can't okay. We're gonna turn in our contract. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like configure the audio correctly. I just gotta remember that down is like less audio and up is more audio. Okay.
Traxus has previously identified Dire Marsh as a priority location, and the files you recovered support our research. A proposal for a formal evaluation of the anomaly is in development. In the meantime, Traxus requires insight into UESC deployment strategies. Physical retaliation between private and government signatories is limited by the Corporate Non-Violence Treaty. Fortunately, non-corporate assets are exempt. You are free to challenge the UESC's anti-competitive practices with corrective use of force.
Considering how powerful these corporations seem to be, I'm wondering kind of what keeps them in line, right? Like, what makes them obey these things? Factions, yeah. Traxus. Let us listen to the contracts, or the... It seems, by the way, that I have... Yeah, either way, doesn't matter.
You've got your hand-picked team, unlimited re-ups, route command over Cerberus. I've given you everything you've asked for to outfit this mission. What do you need now?
Time. We're pushing forward when we should be pulling back, just to meet these quotas. We need to slow down, get our house in order, and approach with caution.
You are the head of an elite military unit, Captain. Your house should always be in order.
This is unknown territory. The colonists studied the anomaly for years, and even they didn't understand it.
That means you have years and years of data. Find that data and use it.
We are, but it takes time. Moving this fast, we've lost equipment. We've lost people.
Loss is accounted for in your astronomical budget. Let me make myself perfectly clear. The anomaly is a mission priority. I want daily reports. I want each daily report to contain a new piece of information that will be worth something to the Council. If that means you need to feed your officers into the anomaly until something worthwhile comes out, I would consider that acceptable attrition. Do you understand?
We can't risk it. I understand the threat, but there are bigger problems we need to address first.
I don't think you understand the threat. We're talking about a ground fissure that's getting bigger every day, leaking some kind of unknown radiation. On file, I've got reports of extensive equipment degradation, wildlife disruption, hallucinations.
I've got people dying from a contagion we can't identify.
I have a theory that this is linked to the contagion, along with several other abnormal phenomena, some of which might even be beneficial if we can understand and harness the source. There are too many angles here to just ignore it.
I'm tired of chasing theories. I've heard a lot of them, and they're all pretty goddamn thin. We need to prioritize here. General Reed and I agree our focus is containing the contagion.
How many people do you need, Dr. Cole?
A handful. 20.
You get 10.
General, I thought we were aligned.
We are. The majority of our resources will still go to biomedical, but we need to be flexible. Any lead we have on the contagion, we have to follow.
We cannot justify this kind of risk right now.
The second the risks outweigh the benefits, I'll pull the task force. You have my word, Caruso.
Council meeting. Caruso L, Cole V, and Reed D. So they seem to be like new people that weren't in the first. I'm trying to understand who these are, or who these people are, right? So we have USC Captain Orion, USC Admiral. Okay. Yeah, there's some new people everywhere, all the time. All right. I think that will be it for today. We made plenty of progress on Traxus. We're gonna keep making progress on Traxus. It's gonna be interesting to get into the limited time contracts as well. I'm just gonna see here. What was the next contract? Use the terminal in south relay to trace the location of USCI commander. Proceed to the location and acquire the commander's credentials. Okay. Yeah, basically track a commander, kill him. That's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think maybe we got some things that we can dismantle or something. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think we can bring another weapon type with us in. I do like the PR. Oh, this is the HPR. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, let's heavy rounds. 60 there. Wonderful. Let's also buy some heavy rounds. That's Traxus, I think. Yes. You can spend some amount of resources for that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. See you.